On the last video, we've now got 3 projects we're working on. So Bob, what can you tell us about our project?
You've all seen this one in the background, our Triumph Stag. The body's now prepped up, ready for paint. The engine bay, the underneath, the inside has all gone into the color that we're going in. So this now is ready for the engine to go back in. There's certain points on this where we can't go no further until parts come. The next time you're probably going to see this is when the engine's back in and the suspension's on.
Hi everybody and welcome to another ABT video.
Hey guys, welcome back.
And we're standing right next to the Stag.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, the Stag is, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So, you know what, I don't think we've given this car enough limelight with so much else going on in the background. And there's always someone working on this, but I don't think this car's had
its own dedicated time. Yeah.
So car did reach out to me and said, "Hey Bob, feeling a bit lonely, yeah? You know, well, come and talk to me about it." So, you know what? Let's give her a bit of time today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we are. So guys, we've got our Triumph Stag here. It actually belongs to a very, very close friend of ours. And it's been one of his dreams to sort of have a Triumph Stag, you know, done up really nicely. In our friend circle, there's quite a few guys that have Triumph Stags, and one in particular that stands out. Totally modified Stags, what they were back in the 80s. These guys would buy their Stags, drop them a little bit, put the wire, I think they called them the California wire wheels on them, and they did look the absolute biz. They looked really nice. Fast forward 30 years, here we are. Our friend wants to build one again. We got this car in, original colour was brown, I think, yeah, brown.
Yeah.
And all it came in as a car that just needed a sand down and start painting it really. Very light rust work. Wasn't supposed to be anything big, right? But in good old Triumph world, we started sanding it, came across some real shoddy repairs from, you know, over its time. Loads of paint on the car, came across some holes that had been fiberglassed up, and underneath, deep down, it did not look good. So at that point there, we just made the decision that, you know what, if you're gonna do something, let's just try and do it right. So at that point, the decision was made, right, strip the car right down, engine out. But luckily, the engine had just been rebuilt before we took it on. Got it media blasted, right back down to bare metal, inside out. Then realized, hold on, the floor pans don't look good, the sills don't look, the outer sills don't look, inner sills don't look good. Got into the wheel arches didn't look too clever. There'd been a lot of patch repairs done to it. And then when you keep doing patch repair on top of patch repair on top of patch repair, you just end up with one big mess. And it just made more sense, like, right, you know what, let's cut the floor pans out, cut the sills out. So we braced the inside of the car to stop the car from collapsing, because a weak point on these cars is when you take the T-bar off, these cars can collapse in the middle. Oh, okay. So we actually braced the car up from the inside so that it was solid, got it up onto the spit, turned it round, floor pans came off, sills came off, new panels went on. Rear arches, they were welded in. Front wheel arches weren't too bad, just little sections on the front wheel arches. And now as you can see, we're at a point where it's gonna be painted in the next sort of day or two.
Wow.
You know, there's no secret in what colour this car's going. So it is going back to its original, well, I'm not going to say original brown. It is going back to a brown. And the brown we've chosen is a modern brown. It's got an amazing sparkle to it when the sunlight hits it. So it's still sort of staying that brown tone, but with a modern twist to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we've got our wheels all set for this. Suspension's all been overhauled and it's been set. At this point, a bit unsure whether we want to go air ride on it, stick it on air, or leave it static as it is. We'll see if our good friends over at Car Audio will do us a deal, sort it out. Yeah. And then
Get
after
some
that,
XLO on here,
yeah, bit of XLO, yeah. And then after that, then it's going to go in for the leather.
Okay.
So we'll try and work on a nice sort of contrast that goes with the brown. And then that's it. So hopefully this car, after probably about 3 or 4 years now, this is the year we should see it back on the road in the summer months. So actually, out of all the projects, I'm going to say, I'm actually looking forward to seeing this on the road.
100%. I mean, look at all the shows that we've been to. Look at West London Classics and a few of the other places where we see these cars.
Yeah.
And they ooze personalities.
Oh, they use it. But yeah, going back to the colour, and it goes back to what you've just said at the shows. Now, you guys know we build a lot of show cars. Everything we're doing, it's all show cars that we did. You know, we do get the odd customers that come in and want everything back to OEM spec, how it left the factory, and we'll do that for you. Whatever your spec is, whatever you want, we'll get that done. But like we say, at the shows you see these, and they're all modified in our world of cars. And we've seen all sorts of colours. We've seen the yellows, we've seen the oranges, we've seen the candy reds, and they've all been done.
Yeah.
So that's why we kind of opted for, no, you know what, we're going to actually stay brown, but we're going to do our own twist on the brown, and we just want to be a bit different. So well, watch this space. I'm actually looking forward to this.
Yeah, and yeah, me too. I mean, there's something about these lights. All the cars from these eras, I seem to love them more now.
It's the best era, come on, man. There's the 70s and the 80s cars, the 90s. Maybe the kids growing up now will look back at it and say, you know what, it was the 2000, 2010, 2020 cars that I love. But for us and our era, it is that sort of 70s, 80s and 90s.
This understated, aggressive look. It's just, everything about it, I love it.
It's a big old boat. You know, when I drove this particular car, it's a big old boat. You're just sort of wafting around, and it's just all over the place. You know.
But that's all going to change with us now. With this.
It's not a car you want to sort of take a fast bend in, but
gorgeous nevertheless.
Yeah, we're not going to give it a name.
No.
This is just a Triumph Stag, because I know what you guys are going to say. Well, it's brown, we're going to call it something, but no. So we're not giving it no names. So this car is just going to be called the Stag. I think that's cool enough for this car.
Definitely. Well, guys, look, I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to see this done and dusted, and only a couple of days away from paint. That's news to me. I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, it'd be nice to see it in its original colours, out in the sun, gleaming as always. So yeah, I mean, let us know. What do you think?
And with that,
I think we're done for another episode. Yeah, absolutely. So guys, as always, please like the video, put some comments below in the comment section, and
subscribe, ring the bell, give us a follow.
Yeah, and with that, take care. See you soon.
See you next week.